said, some of the guys aren't here. So, you know, it's my job as well as some of the other vets, you know, take charge, take lead, lead the guys through these practices, especially the young guys. We got a lot of young guys, you know, just to show them the way.
Brandon, I remember when you got drafted, they played cornerback in college, but they identified you as an NFL safety at the time you got drafted. We saw you out here playing safety last spring, and then, of course, went back to corner. How did that conversation go about with them last spring? Like, hey, you know, when you move back to corner, what do you think of that? How does that all take place?
Yeah, just doing what I was asked to do, you know, and you know, obviously every guy wants to be on the field, so wherever the opportunity's at, you know, you'll take that opportunity. Shoot, I had some safety reps. I think the first practice of this week out there, so you know, I still got to stay on top of my safety stuff. You know, can't fall asleep with that, but yeah, just doing what I'm asked to do.
And it does seem to be kind of an opening in that area with Geno Stone gone. I know they like to use Kyle Hamilton in a variety of ways. Have there been anything about you potentially being a hybrid role?
Haven't had talks about that. You know, the coaches know, you know, they can plug me in anywhere, you know, if, you know, need be. But no, we haven't had any conversation about that.
Brendan, this team is known for taking care of drafting, developing, and taking care of their own, re-signing guys. You're at a stage of getting closer to the end of your rookie contract. Have you voiced interest in extending with the team, or have there been any talks about that?
You know, not really. I'm kind of letting that part of the side, you know, be handled by my agent. But yeah, personally, I'm not, you know, focused on that right now.
Brandon, what have been your impressions of Zach Orr now stepping into the defensive coordinator role, and you know, any wrinkles he's put?
Yeah. You know, Zach, he's been doing great, man. He, you know, he brings that fire each and every day, and you know, he demands, you know, a lot from us. You know, he demands perfection, and so that's what we're chasing. You know, he says it every day. But yeah, he's doing a great job.
Brandon, you talk about elevating every year. What are some of your goals for this season for you?
Yeah, man, just dominating each and every game. You know, whoever, you know, I'm covering for that week. You know, I want to dominate. You know, whoever it is, and so that's really just my goal. You know, and you know, coming out at the end of the season, you know, being a top quarter in this league.
How much did last year's success? How much of a boost does that give you going into the spring? That you know you can do it. You can play at that level with the best wide receivers.
Right. Yeah, it's you know, once you get out there, get your feet wet, you know, for a season long, you know, going into the next season, you know what to expect. You know, you've seen the different concepts, and so it just allows you to play faster. You know, and you know, with the success last year, you know, it doesn't mean anything going into next year. You know, I've got to do it all over again. So that's what I'm excited for.
Brandon, what are your been talking about reconfiguring the summer schedule, maybe eliminating OTAs, having a longer ramp up to training camp? Do you like it the way it is, or would you like to see it tinkered with a little bit? Or?
Man, I like you know, both scenarios. You know, obviously it'd be good to have a longer break, and then once we're here, get it going. But whichever way it goes, you know, we'll all be ready for it.
Is there something to be said, especially since you've been with the team for years? Is there something to be said about getting here in May and June and having connectivity with teammates or connectivity with coaches? Is there? Would it feel like a long time if you were just away from January to June or early July?
Yeah, I mean, if it does go that way, obviously it'll be the first for everybody. You know, so it'll be out of the norm to be away for that long. But you know, you just got to take the onus upon yourself to stay on top of the playbook, stay on top of the technique, stuff like that, and and be ready once we get back.
Right, we know about the size and speed of Nate Wiggins, but besides that, whether it be off the field or some other aspect of his game, has there been anything about the rookie that stands out to you?
Yeah, man, he's. So you said the top two things right there. His speed is crazy. I'm trying to get some of that myself. But no, he's doing a great job in the meeting rooms. Asking the right questions. Always trying to learn. And you can tell he's kind of hard on himself. But you like to see that. With the young guys.
How's his golf swing?
His golf. I saw him on his phone a lot. I ain't seen any swings from him.
Brandon,
like
you mentioned
and TJ Tampa in this draft coming into the room, both of them highly regarded by obviously the staff. And I guess, did you watch the draft? Did you see them get drafted?
Yeah, I saw him. Yeah. What was the question? I'm sorry.
Just like, what is it like for you having two highly regarded cornerbacks drafted and coming into the ring with you guys this year?
No, yeah, it's you know, it's awesome. You know, having guys that you know can come in and can play. We all know it's a competition out here, but you know we're trying to help each other. You know me personally, I want everybody to succeed. You know, and so just building camaraderie with the guys, the young guys, and just helping them. You know, within this career. You know, it's been
Brandon, you mentioned stepping into a leadership role along with the other vets. Is that something that you embrace and feel like it's a part of your next step?
Yeah, it definitely is. You know, so some of the guys, call me OG and like that, and I'm like, I consider myself a youngin still, you know. So, but no, it's just being able to mentor those guys and teach those guys. It's been awesome, and having stepping into that leadership role is something I expect of myself as well as other things.
Why is it important for you to be out here at voluntary OTAs?
Yeah, I think it's just important for me to stay on consistent within my technique. I could be doing a lot of other things right now, but I choose to be here to just stay consistent and not lose a step.
Where do you think you've kind of grown the most from last summer? Obviously, you look at it as a safety, and then how the year you did at corner. Where do you think you've grown the most from that period through the course of the season?
Yeah, I think the main thing is playing faster. Being more just playing fast and seeing things before it happens and reacting to the right things. And that comes with film study. That comes with being on the field. And experiencing it myself. So I think just being able to play fast it allows me to make more plays.
Brandon, obviously new DBs coach and Doug Mallory. I guess what stood out to you about him as a communicator, as a teacher?
Yeah, he's been awesome in meetings, and especially on the field. He's kind of more with the safeties and whatnot. So I'm not with him as much, but I see him talking to guys all the time, trying to help out where he can.
All right.